A Spanish toy maker by the name of Berjuan
Bah,
has made a doll that young girls can breastfeed. It's called Bebe Gloton. No, this is a real story.
That's ridiculous. So let me get this right. Young girls.
Young girls who like to play with dolls can now breastfeed a doll.
That's absurd.
It is absurd. Apparently this doll comes with some sort of bra-like thing that you put on, and then you breastfeed the doll. And what the company is trying to promote is...
oh, no, come on, look at this.
They're trying to promote the idea that breastfeeding is natural, and it's good for the baby, it's good for you, and you should do it when you get older and you have kids.
Right, it is natural. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And, you know, they have passed those stupid laws every once in a while where you can't breastfeed in public. I'm like, who are we kidding, man? This is absolutely ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But it's natural when you're not 5.
I know.
It's not natural to encourage 5-year-olds to do it. That doesn't make any kind of sense. I wish some people had some sense. I mean, I guess, I hope not very many people will buy this product and will be done with it. And that's, you know, the wonders of capitalism. That's how the free markets work. But it's a pretty to profoundly stupid idea.
No, it's a very stupid idea. And it's interesting to see how dolls kind of influence little girls to grow up a certain way. Like Barbie dolls will influence a girl to grow up, you know, hating math and science, acting stupid, and only caring about their physical image, right? And then you have this doll that teaches you, hey, you know, what you need to start thinking about and really considering is how you're going to raise your kids, because that's what women are good for. And then I was watching this special...
Man, you put a lot of assumptions into those two last things.
I did. Okay, what do you mean assumptions?
Like, look, I know people hate the Barbie doll, and for some of the reasons that you mentioned, but Barbie doesn't say you should hate math and science. Is that I didn't play with Barbies. Was that in the manual?
No, it wasn't in the manual, but like Barbie accessories and things like that, right?
Uh-huh.
When you go by...
They don't have calculator as one of the accessories?
They don't have anything like that for Barbie. No, I'm serious. Barbie... I have issues with Barbie, but anyway, other than that, I was watching a special on this Indian American scientist who is very, very inspiring. Okay, her name is Sanjita Bhatia, and she's working on cures for the liver and things like that. And she has 2 little girls of herself, and and she was also talking about how she bought her little girls a Madame Curie doll. To play with, and how she refuses to buy a Barbie doll or anything like that for her household.
Look, I don't want anyone to mistake what I'm saying. I love her. I think that's great. I think that's the way that people should roll. But when you say that because of this stupid doll that says to women the only thing you're good for is reproducing, that seems like a stretch to me. Do you see what I'm saying? You're putting a lot of assumptions into it.
Think about it, though. If you have your kid playing with a doll that they can breastfeed and stuff like that, I mean, is that what you want your kids
I don't want it,
paying attention to?
All right, let me ask you this. The Madame Curie doll, is that telling your kids you're only good for chemistry?
No, but if you buy your kids...
science?
Look, no. If you buy your kid Madame Curie doll, right, they're going to learn about it and learn about what Madame Curie did, you know? And Madame Curie. Okay. What she did, how she was a scientist, how she was the first woman to graduate from a university in Paris, you know, and get a science degree. I mean, you get to teach your kids about history and stuff. You buy them a Barbie doll, what do? Oh, let's buy her this slutty bathing suit that goes along with it.
Okay. You go, girl. It is feminist, man.
No, it's not. It's not even a feminist thing.
You're at a roar.
It's not even a feminist thing. I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong with that feminist thing. God bless.
No. I don't think there's anything wrong with the feminist thing. The rest of the world thinks that there's something wrong with the feminist
That's just a lot of propaganda. Nothing wrong with feminism. Okay, within bounds of reason. Okay, all right. So God bless. I like it, man. I like it. You're animated about it.